Hello folks, and welcome to my August reading vlog. Another month has begun, and it's going to be a really bloody hot one. I suspect it might probably still be really hot in September, because last year it was. I hope I'm wrong though. But yeah, today is the 1st of August. And, well, it's really bloody hot. And my leg hurts. I fell this week, well, last month already, but oh yeah, this week is half of last month of July and half of the beginning of August. Yeah, my leg still hurts. I pulled a muscle and oh boy. Yeah, that's been fun. I think in the pain and the discomfort, I haven't read much in the end of the month. As I started this, and I still haven't finished. This Batman story. It's his most epic adventure in a 76-page novel, but in comic form. Or this is the facsimile, I should, so big. I should correct, this is the facsimile. And I, oops, shit. When I saw this, my bookmark fell out. And I saw this back when in the previews on Kamikaze posted. I decided to get it, of course. One moment, let me just find my place here. Yeah, I was here. Okay. Yeah, so I am enjoying it. Just I haven't felt much like reading towards the end of July. But I will finish it, and I'll continue trying to read a comic a day to downside my collection to continue. Still have my July wrap-up of comics to film, but I think I'll wait until my leg's a little better, because moving around on the wheelchair is fine now, because the leg's getting better, but it still hurts. Yeah, I'll probably get to that in a later date, so I'll just have to put comics that I finished reading until then in some other spot, and then I'll film that and make room for the August stuff. I have a little shelf I keep everything on. And that is it. Of course, I need to get to Ender's Game. Hopefully August will be the month I finish it. It's something I have 100-something pages till I finish. Again, it's just I haven't felt like sitting and reading. But I do want to finish that book and make a video about it. And, well, to that, I did want to I will read before we say goodbye the 4th book in the Before the Coffee Gets Cold series. And then I think I will sit with Disney. I want to finish my Disney book so I can get rid of it, because I'm not going to keep it. And that's it. I also want to film some more comic thoughts videos, or subjective thoughts videos. So I haven't done so in a little while. But, well, everything I did a few things one thing I read in July I did make a video about, but I was thinking of doing Berserker, a poetry of stupid madness. But I just decided it's not worth the effort. I'll just say whatever it is I'd say in the wrap up in 3 minutes instead of wasting a video on it. That's best. That's about all for now. Still need to survive the heat of August. I'm sure that's gonna be fun. Fortunately, still no progress with my electric wheelchair. Yeah, getting a new one. Still waiting. Fucking insurance and bureaucracy. Yeah, that's really the annoying. It's not like I was like some moron and I drove out into the road where, you're not allowed and cars are there, and I got hit and it's my fault. I was crossing where you're supposed to, and I can't know. Well, I suppose in a way, even if none has happened, it wouldn't be really much work to go in this heat. There's no air outside, like my dad always tells me. And at home, you can also feel how hot it is, but Dad tells me outside's a nightmare. But still, it would have been nice to at least go out every once in a while. And since I don't have my electric wheelchair, it's very difficult. We'll see. Hopefully in August something will progress with that. And that's about it. I hope to bring many updates of me finishing reading some things. Good morning. As always, it is hot. Good news, my leg is a lot better. I'm back to standing and making my few steps. Now, it still hurts where the knee is. I think either all the muscles haven't loosened up or maybe something else. I'm not sure. I'll see if the pain doesn't start getting less in a week. I should probably go to the doctor and check what if something bad happened. Hopefully, though, it does. I mean, I am a cripple, so probably it's going to take a lot longer to heal. Right, so that's with the leg. Yeah, at least it's a lot better now. It's really painful for the past 2 weeks. All right, on to reading. So I finished reading Hellboy, The Crooked Man, and The Return of Iffy Kolb. It'll be somewhere here. It was in trade because of the new Hellboy movie with the Temu Hellboy. They couldn't even fucking give him yellow eye contacts. In fact, see, this is too much just to put yellow eye contacts. It just, I don't know, I think I only really like the first 3 Hellboy movies that Guillermo del Toro shot, and that's it. There were 3, right? Or only 2? I think there were 2. I think, because, I think Ron Palmer didn't want to, in the end, film the 3rd one. I gotta look into that. It's been so many years since I watched the movies. But yeah, it looks terrible, I think. Just the way Hellboy looks alone. I will admit, I am kind of curious now that I've read the trade. What are they gonna do with the movie? And how long is it? I don't think there's enough in there to fill an hour and a half. Maybe 90 minutes, but not an hour and a half. Although granted, movies are not my specialty, if you will. So yeah, it's still as far as the comic story goes, it was really cool. The art style by one second. As always, I forgot. I forget the name. Richard Corbin. There we go. Richard Corbin did the art style. It was fucking. It was weird, but it was really cool. It was, how Mr. H called it. It's what they say it was beautifully ugly. Yeah, beautifully ugly would be a good way to describe it. So yeah, that was good, and I like the return of Iffy Kolb too. That was a nice weird one. There's a character of a young teenage girl there. I think she later appears somewhere else. I like that art style of the return of Iffy Kolb more though. But still, both of them were very cool. Yeah, I thought about it. Richard Corbin, if they ever, not that they ever did a Exorcist comic, but I think his art style would be perfect for that. Even though I've never watched the full movie, I've just seen the clips with the possessed girl and the head spinning and stuff. But I think if he drew that would be a really good fit. It would be cool. I like to see him draw her when she's already possessed and she has a really ugly face. I think that would be cool. So I read that one, and then I read my other trade of Abe Sapien. It was the... Ah, shit. Wait 1 second. I forgot the title of it. One moment, please. Okay, Abe Sapien, Lost Lives and Other Stories. That was the trade number 9, and that was the last one, too. For some reason, I thought there was also be here. I thought there was also another one after that, 10th trade, but no, that's it. Just 9 of them. So that was awesome. I loved all the stories in it, and the art styles were great, too. And then the first art style was, I think that one I liked a little less. But still, all of them were great. That's where you also learn about, or at least along these trades, you learn about Abe, who Abe used to be before. So that was neat to finally find out. I'll spoil it. I mean, it's been out for years, but Abe used to be human, so it wasn't some kind of missing link or some amphibian, which makes a story I read in one of the Hellboy books. Well, not matter because it's not. He was a human before. I'm curious about how did the transformation process take place, though. I don't know. But yeah, I finished that one, too. Fantastic. And now, what I'm reading, I haven't picked up a comic yet, but I'll probably get something tomorrow already. But yeah, I decided to start reading this. As you guys see here, I got this mess with so many books and stuff. But yeah, this is... second translated to okay, it's Fearmin, a Metropolitan Lowlife by Sam Savage. Or it had a different title on Goodreads though. Rat of a Metropolitan Lowlife, something like that. I don't know why it's different though. Because in here you see inside it's not that. Yeah, so Fearmin or Furman. I'm not even sure what the name means. It's a book Lear gave me. Got it for free when he bought a few books. And you see it's got the spray here. It's one of those that weren't selling too well. I thought, I'll give it a read. It's a weird little tale so far. I decided to read 30 pages a day out of it until I finish it, because that's how I got through a few other books. That's how I got through it by Stephen King. I don't think I would have managed otherwise. So yeah, yesterday I read the first 30 pages. So far it's okay. I can't say it's particularly captivating. It's a weird little tale. Also, what doesn't help is the amount of paragraphs. I'll show you, even though it's in Hebrew. You see how long the paragraphs are, and there's no real enough space between them. Or I don't know, just the order of it makes it feel like it's much longer and there's more to read. And it just goes and goes and goes and So yeah, but still, I'll read 30 pages every day until I finish it, and I'll see. I suppose so far it's at least somewhat intriguing. I wonder if it's gonna be like Ratatouille a little bit, and then maybe he meets a human, and the human finds out that he likes to read, and I don't know how they would communicate. I remember if in Ratatouille could talk. Did he talk English to the cook, ginger cook guy, or did he? I don't know. But yeah, I do like the style of illustrations though. They're like this here. Yeah, I realized I haven't talked about the plot. So it's about a rat, and I guess either the whole book goes through his life, or where he maybe meets humans later. It doesn't say that, I'm just speculating. Yeah, I'll see. Might as well at least get something else read, because I've been slacking with books a lot. And I also finally went back to Endar's Game. I'm finally past page 200. That means I have 100... yeah. 100 and something more to read, and I'm done. I think let me show you here maybe what Yeah, no, it's the same here. Well, this is, to be fair, much more interesting in comparison to Furman. So yeah, here it's easier to read it. But yeah, I hope I'll finish it this month finally. I'm gonna sit on it. Because I do want to finally find out how it ends. And then I'll maybe pick up the... I'll have to pick up the second one, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it here in Israel or if I'll need to buy it online. I'll see. But yeah, that's it. I'm reading these two now. And tomorrow I'll probably pick up a comic, because after finishing Abe on... I think it was Friday I finished Abe. Yeah, it was Friday, I think. I haven't picked up a comic since. But I took Parasite, the second manga of Parasite. But I want to finish one of these first before I get to that, so after that. In the meantime, I'll at least read a comic a day again to finish. To progress. Yeah, that's about it with reading. I'll probably start doing this with books again. I'll pick up a book and read 30 pages out of it every day until I finish it. As I got here like a couple of books I could do that with and get through them. Because I need to progress with that as well. That's about it for now. Things are a bit tense now with Iran might be perhaps bombing us. No, it's not very cheerful for a reading vlog, but yeah, you're sitting here, is something gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen? It's very, very unnerving. Oh, we'll see. I suppose if you see this vlog in the end, but in the beginning of September, I have made it. Yeah. Alright, let's stop with that grim stuff. Yeah, that is it for now. I hope next update to tell you I've at least finished the book. Good afternoon. As always, it is hot. I've also been feeling unwell in the beginning of the week. It's been fun. Started on Saturday when we had cover slingers. Yeah, next time I feel that bad, I think I'll just tell Mr. Gray that I won't be able to make it. Thought I could, and I did, but yeah, next time I'll, well, now I know what the pain was from, so I'll know what to do next time, but yeah, that was hard. But it's a little bit better now. But I couldn't do much for 2 days, because it was like, this nagging pain in my back. It's terrible. What to do? But on the bright side and the reading side, I finished 2 books. I think, yeah, I finished 2 books. Just now, I'm pretty sure I haven't showed that one. I was still reading it when I filmed the last update. I finished reading Furman. Yeah, no, I was still reading it. Furman by Sam Savage. This is the Hebrew translation from English. This is the first book of Sam Savage I've ever read. I checked on Goodreads. He's written more books, but I haven't heard of any of them. So this was okay. It was a fine story. I ended up finishing it earlier than I thought. I didn't read every day 30 pages, but I just went through it basically. I mean, the last 40 of them. Just decide, you know what, I'll finish it. So yeah, not a bad little story. So I was happy I finally finished the book. So there you go. And then I started sitting properly on finally sat down and finished reading Ender's Game, the first book in the Ender saga series by Orson Scott Card. Yeah, I finally finished this one too. I even filmed a thoughts video, which yeah, you might see after this vlog. Still got to edit it because of the pain being, well, the pain basically. I just didn't get around to it yet. So yeah, I finally finished this one. So that's already 2 books this month. What progress! So yeah, I still haven't gotten back to the Terror Inc. Apocalypse Soon yet. I was going to, but then this and that. I will get to it though. So yes, I finished these two. Then, oh, and something else I also started. I found this. I forgot I had it. It's my BPRD Omnibus Volume 3. So it's like from the world of Hellboy. This is the third omnibus, sorry. There we go. I forgot I had it, and then I was looking through... Not looking, I found it when I found Terror Inc. Apocalypse Soon. And I thought, you know what, it's the weekend, so I think I'll start this instead of reading an issue. And I'm currently on page 147. So I read, so I finished the first story in here. I like it. I like the story, I should say, but I don't like the art style. Yeah, it's not great. It's nowhere near Miss Truesdale fuck ugly, but yeah. And I'm not huge on it, but it's fine. It does the job. But yeah, I wish it was Mike Mignola's art or someone else's. But still, yeah, so I'm reading this one. It's got, well, obviously it's an omnibus, so it's got like 400 something pages. Ooh, that was Lobster Johnson. So yeah, it'll take me a while to read this, I'm sure. But I think I'll finish it before the month ends. Just past 2 days I haven't been, on Sunday I've only read like a page here, that's it. So I can master. Check that Wendigo in the back. Yeah, I started this, maybe I'll finish it finally this week now that I'm feeling better. And then, book-wise, I thought going back to Disney, but then behind me I have some books. I thought, you know what, I'll get to those first. And I picked up War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. And I was going to start that, and I thought, you know what, I just finished Endar. It's also aliens and shit. Maybe something else that I remembered. I got Before We Say Goodbye. By Toshikazu Kawaguchi, the fourth book in the Before the Coffee Gets Cold series. I was like, of course, this one. So I tucked away War of the Worlds. After I finish this, I'll read War of the Worlds. So yeah, I'm on page 61. It's not a long book. I'm on the second story already. So this one, it's not a spoiler, but I thought this would continue to be like in the future of the timeline, but it's no, it goes again back to an earlier time, if you will, than what was in the third book. I guess not much of a spoiler. Just look, I love that this one's pink, but again, there's no cat. There's a dog though, but no cat. It's just, you know, you think if there's a cat on the cover, you at least see one cat in the series, but nothing. And so I do love these covers. They're so cute. They're also memorable. Like, you see them, it's kind of the style already of these covers. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this like I did the other 3 books. I think I'll finish it soon, and then, like I said, I'll get to War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells, and after that, well, I got some books in here. Maybe I'll start that thriller I picked up from the street, 2-3 months ago already? Maybe I'll start that one. I'll have to see. But first, War of the Worlds. But yeah, cool with this. I might actually have a wrap-up for August, a book wrap-up, which rarely happens, and this year anyway. Yeah, I might do, if I at least finish 4 books, I might do a wrap-up. Because then there's a couple I'll definitely ship off to the library. This one, for instance. Because I don't see myself rereading this one. But, still, you know, it's a good shape. Now it's a good shape. And I'm going to give it to the library. So it's not for me. But if It didn't end up being like Ratatouille, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping, but no. Just think I've never heard of Sam Savage. Well, based on this, this wasn't a hot seller here at least, because it was given to my friend Leo for free, and then he gave this one to me. But Sam Savage was an interesting man. Did a lot of things in his life. It says here he he fixed bikes. He was a carpenter, fisherman, and did something with printing too. Cool. So this is his first book, it says here at least. I wonder how his other books are. Maybe one of these days I'll pick something else. But yeah, this one So that's it. And I will continue with this one, of course, the BPRD. I've just been reading. I finished 2 trades this month, and the big Batman story I had. So that too. So there won't be a lot of single issues in my wrap up this month. It'll be a small wrap up. Also, it's my dad's birthday tomorrow. And I drew him this. This is the Olympic teddy bear from the Moscow Olympics from 1980. It's it was quite popular back then, but it's a really cute teddy bear. My grandma's gonna draw. She's gonna write later, "Happy birthday" here for Dad. I'll probably do that tomorrow already. And she'll go out and get him some flowers from the 2 of us. And then we'll put this under the flowers. I hope my dad likes it. I mean, it's probably silly to give to a man his age, but I didn't know what else to do, really. As you know, I'm usually grounded, unfortunately. But that's about it with reading. I won't have a big pile of comics this month. It's okay. I'll finish an omnibus that's already in its own shit ton of comics. Comic-wise, besides Mr. Terra, I don't know. Oh yeah, I was thinking of reading Parasite, the manga, Parasite Volume 2. So maybe that one, because I don't think I have any more trades and omnibuses anywhere nearby. I'm trying to read stuff from the mess I have here in the back that you see in my thoughts videos, so yeah, that'll take priority. I have a crap ton of stuff in there. But yeah, after BPRD, I'm gonna get back to Mr. Terror. I want to hopefully finish the mini-series this month. I will see. I got some stuff from Andrew I still haven't finished reading, so I might do that. Oh yeah, August also has 31 days, so there's still quite a bit of time. Especially if I get a move on it. So yeah, that's it. This is what I'll be reading. And I think that's it, basically. I'm gonna go and sit back and watch Lies of Pi. Lies of P. I'm watching a playthrough. I always want to keep calling it Lies of Pi or Life of Pi because of the book. A Life of Pi. There was also a movie. But yeah. Well, that's it for now. Good morning. It is really early. I got a bunch of stuff to do today, so I thought I'd get ahead in the list and at least already film my reading vlog. Right. So in the last update, I talked about before we say goodbye. I finished reading it. It was just as great as the last 3 books in the series. Of course, bittersweet, but a fantastic read. And I love these books. I hope next year the 5th one will arrive to Israel in the English translation, I mean. Yeah, fingers crossed. I do love the series. And I also finished reading the BPRD omnibus. It was number 3. I finished that one too. I think I said that in the last update. I don't like the art, but the stories are really cool. I really enjoyed those. So yeah, That was a great read too. And like I mentioned, after that, I decided to start War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. I'm on page 31. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm gonna read it in the 30 pages a day. Not system, but yeah, I'm gonna read 30 pages a day. I think with this one, there's a lot of so many words on one page. So yeah, I'm gonna read it like that. We'll see. I might. When I start doing this, I have to just get into the groove of the book and then just continue reading it more than 30 pages a day. So I'll see. But yeah, anyway, 30 pages out of this one. But still, so far, interesting. Reading quite a lot of sci-fi recently. Oh, and something I started and finished was this. Captain Harlock, Dimensional Voyage, Volume 1. Like I said, a lot of sci-fi. It was on a Friday. I wanted to. I have Mr. Terror's miniseries to get back to Terror Inc. Apocalypse soon, but I wanted to read a manga, but I didn't want to read the. I think I already mentioned this in the last vlog. So I asked Dad to pull out the box under the table, and I pulled out some mangas, and I pulled this one out too. I got this, I think, 2 years ago, maybe more. I remember, but. So this is a retelling of Captain Harlock, of the classic Captain Harlock. I mean, there's the original, and this is a retelling for, as it says here, new and old fans alike. And this is written by the creator, by Leiji Matsumoto, but the art is by Koichi Shimabushi. My apologies if I butchered that. There you go, there are the names. Yeah, so they're different, a different artist, but the same writer. Yeah, I remember when I saw this, I think I thought it was just like a... I don't remember, I think maybe I thought it was based on... There's an anime too. But no, it's a retelling. Let me show you... Mr. The artist's art style, so there it is. So yeah, he obviously, if you know the original art style, he has a different art style. It's a fantastic art style. I really love it. What I love also is how he still drew the characters as they looked in the original, but in his style. So it, although I do love this art style far more than Mr. Matsumoto's, it still retains that feel and look. So that's great. That's really sorry, still early. So yeah, this was fantastic. I loved it. Obviously, I have the classical collection, so this was a lot shorter read. So I want to get the rest of these definitely one day, because I do love Captain Harlock. And it would be interesting to see what changes are going to be added to the story. Isn't well, that one's called the classic, but yeah. This was fantastic. I'm going to film a thoughts video today. Read it in like 2 days. Well, it's also really short. These mangas are usually about 150, I think 170 maybe pages. Yeah, it's from this side. It's like reading a book in Hebrew. So you go like this. You start from here. Well, for me, it's not much of an issue because I read books in Hebrew, so the flip doesn't because they also have mangas that are like an English book. Then they start like this, but not always. All right, and then today I'm going to start this. Another one I've had for a while. I'm gonna read. And this is The Legend of Dororo and Haikimaru. or Hikamaru. And I never did pronounce his name correctly. And this is, I think maybe, this is not a retelling though. I think this is based on the manga. And I'm so sorry, manga, the anime. There's an anime for Doro, but a new one that they did a few years ago. I watched it actually. It was great. So it was Doro, but a little bit differently. This is Doro. And this is Haikimaru. Right here. So yeah, and the original manga it's just called Dororo. And it's about this character here. This, well, I don't know, just say this. That doesn't really spoil much, but, you know, fuck it. It doesn't spoil much. This is a little girl. Dororo. So so they released the manga. Now, I don't know if this is, there's a whole, I'm sure there's a lot more volumes by now. I wonder if they did the whole series. Yeah, this is based on the manga by Osamu Tezuka. Tezuka? Yeah, Tezuka. But I really loved the original Dororo. I thought the ending was a little bit funny. But regardless, I really loved it. I did say that I wish they'd done a manga where it was they did Dororo like they did her in that anime, the new one, and they had the Haikimaru from the original manga. I would have loved that combination. But yeah, this Haikimaru is different than how he is in the original manga, and also Dororo is different too. So this is what I'm going to read, and I'll get to Mr. Ted. This is also not much of a long one. I think it might be about the same thickness as Captain Harlock. So yeah, to retell. Well, this is a retelling. This is not exactly. But yeah, this is what I'm going to read. And well, I pulled out some more mangas, so I think I might be reading mangas for a little bit because I have Death Note that I also got like 3-4 years ago already, maybe, that I would like to read. And then I got Shaman King, which I also got from Book Depository, that I also want to read. And it's 3 mangas in 3 volumes of manga in one, which is very handy. I also might make it hard to do a thoughts video. Well, we'll see if I make one anyway. But yeah, those are the ones I'm planning to read next. And then, well, got all these comics and books here, so I will be busy. But yeah, that's what I'm reading right now. I don't know if I'll finish War of the Worlds before the end of the month. Based on today's date, it's not a very long book. It's like 100-something pages. Let me check. Well, this edition, I should say. Yeah, 190. It's almost 200. So I don't know what the. Maybe I will. There are 31 days this month, so perhaps I will finish it. I'll definitely finish this before the end of the month, though. And after that, I'll see. I do need to get to Mr. Terror as well, because I don't want to forget what happens in the series, in the mini-series. And then that's it. I have more comics here around. I'll just have to pull out some to read. I still got series from Andrew I want to read. So, that is it. Get the feeling this vlog might be a bit long just with these last 2 clips. For some reason in the camera here, I have a little screen, but I can't see how long I'm filming unless it's flipped around, which kind of sucks. I tried to see if you could. I need to ask Simon. He has a similar camera. I wonder if maybe he knows how to make it so I can at least see how long I'm babbling on. But anyway, I will see you in the end of the month. Well, folks, it is the end of August. It's been another long and hot month. Oh boy. And there's still September, and I don't think it's gonna get any cooler, unfortunately. Oh, so first, fantastic news. I finally got my electric wheelchair back this week. It's been a long, almost 3 months of bureaucracy, lawyer, insurance company, the wheelchair company. Ugh. But the important thing is my wheelchair is finally repaired and I can go outside again for walks. Ugh, I missed going outside. I mean, it's very hot, but it doesn't matter. I was just happy I can go outside and see things and take pictures. I will say, though, I am now a little freaked out from crosswalks. Not freaked out, but I'm more hesitant and paying a lot more attention now, because I just, you know, the fear is still there. Maybe it'll subside with time. Right, so that's great news to end the vlog with. Now on to books, because I also have a low battery and I don't know how long it will survive. I can't remember what was the last thing I showed you. I think it was a manga that I did finish. Was it The Legend of Doro and Haikimaru? I think it might have been. Anyway, what I had there, manga-wise, I finished. Right, so afterwards I picked up this. Shaman King. This is the omnibus, the first one. It contains volume 1, 2, and 3. I watched the anime when I was a kid. It was on, and I can't remember what channel either. I would say Ladim, the kids channel we had here in Israel. It's still around. Or another one. But anyway, it was dubbed to Hebrew. I loved it. And I think years later I found the manga. I got this on Book Depository, I believe. Yeah, I think it was from there. And finally read it. It was great. I can see they made changes between the anime and the manga. I mean, usually they do, but it's almost pretty much the same with a couple little changes here and there that I saw. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I will pick up more in the future at some point, I hope. Not right now, though, because manga is a lot more expensive. It's just 600 pages. It's a brick. But I did manage to finish it. I started Sunday. Today's Saturday. I finished it two days ago. No, not 2 days ago. Yesterday. I finished it yesterday. Anyway, great. Enjoyed it a lot. Now I'm still reading War of the Worlds. I'm only getting there. It's interesting. Yeah, it's not the action kind of sci-fi story, and not really, at least not yet. But I am enjoying it. I'm gonna keep reading it. I haven't succeeded yet with the 30 pages a day, and I think it's there's so much writing on each page. But I'll read it. I'm enjoying it, regardless of the slow pace. But there's that, and what I started yesterday before bed was Death Note. Volume... I think this contains... Now this is the black edition, that's called, which I think literally just black editions, just in black, and you can see the pages outside are black. Now, this contains volumes 1 and 2. So yeah, I started this one. I think a lot of people heard about Death Note. There's the anime or movie. There was the horrendous Netflix adaptation, which looked like, from clips I've seen, looked terrible. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, that's what I'm going to start. That's what I started reading. It's not too long. I think it's like 300 pages or something like that. But so far it's interesting, so that's what I'll be reading into the start of September. And that is it. I didn't read many single-issue comics this month, but that's okay. I finished a lot of big things and a lot of mangas I had, so that's good too. That's very good. And a few books as well. That's awesome. That's about it. We'll see what's in September. I got a couple of, I think 1 or 2 mangas out here that I'll probably get to, and then I'll see. The important thing is the pile of red is growing, and I'm finally getting back to stuff I picked up years ago. Because, yeah, this one also I think I bought 2-3 years ago. At least I finally read it. Alright, folks, so that is it. Let me know how your September reading was. Did you read anything interesting? Did you read any of these? This is yelling. And that is it. Remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!